Welcome back to the Digital Ledger channel, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe when you come in, please. Let's keep this thing going. Okay, we're going to just take a look here really quickly, just keeping an eye out on Ripple Labs and the SEC. Not seeing any new documents posted right now, but we'll continue to keep an eye on that just because it's the right thing to do. We're looking for them to eventually file the S1 and then begin the prospectus period for walking towards an IPO at some point. We don't know when it'll be, so we want to keep an eye on it as we move forward. Okay, let's keep this going. So today we're going to discuss this article here. There's been some price predictions. Now, this is not unusual for the crypto space, but I think we need to look at these things because of the potential possibility for an IPO to be announced at some point over the summer. And that may or may not happen. But I think because of those things, we need to pay attention to this because we're seeing also the response from Ripple about this pandemic and health crisis that's been going on. Their business has gotten better. Okay, when most of the world has been shut down and forced to shut down, Ripple's business has gotten better. Extremely. So I think it's important to note, and I want to take a look at some of these different price predictions, not to alarm anybody or be an alarmist or anything of that nature, but just I feel like the conversation's getting a little more real to maybe we should look at the charts a little bit and try to see what they're actually talking about here. So we're going to do that now. This is an article right here that was put out. And by the way, shout out to Mac Attack XRP for this post. Crypto trader thinks XRP will hit $9.50 plus cents in August if history repeats itself. Okay, so looking at some prior history here, let's take a look at this. Around the relentless efforts displayed by Bitcoin against the forces of the bear, Ripple's XRP is also maintaining a strong support above 18 cents against the USD with signs of a strong increase from this level. At press time, a unit of XRP against the US dollar is now available or now above 19 cents with more than 4% added value in the last 24 hours. Hence, a further increase would put the cryptocurrency straight up above 20 cents resistance level. In this wise, a crypto chartist on TradingView suggested that XRP could soon witness a trend that will make its price surge significantly beyond expectation. Crypto trader with pseudonym TD59936782 made the illustration in a trading chart. The crypto trader captioned the XRP trend since the beginning of 2018 till date is almost completely identical with what it displayed from 2014 to April 2017, a period that spanned 2.5 years. After peaking at 29 cents in late 2014, XRP plunged for more than 2 years, reaching a low price of 0.003 of a penny in February 2017. A magical rise was seen afterward, putting the price of XRP around 0.3 cents. So this happened after a 5-month downslope in the price of XRP, as revealed in the green circle of the chart above. A 70 days 10-bar rise followed, and XRP price skyrocketed. So here's the 2017, the green circle they're talking about, that capitulation, right, that just kind of kept on, that's, you know, where it just stayed, and then all of a sudden it shot up. And boy, do I remember that when that happened. That was remarkable. Okay, so, all right, so now moving on up into here, they're bringing us into current time right now. And let's see if we can open that up. It's not opening for me. Okay, but at any rate, here you see here, and they're looking at a 10-bar rise here, and this would bring us to about $9.50 if we mimic and mirror that same elevation, that same jump. So that's pretty remarkable. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Obviously, it's something, there's another article that's calling for even higher price or post. We're going to take a look at that in a second. First, I want to tell you, if you have not had a chance to see my post that I did this morning on the Fireside chat that happened yesterday with Marcus Treacher, go watch it. It's a remarkable Fireside chat, incredibly candid. And shout out to Doc Callum for that share. a question was asked, as many questions were, and they're very good questions. What's the largest value you can send? He responds, infinite. Pretty remarkable. Pretty remarkable. Okay, moving on to the next thing. Shout out to Leonidas. XRP circulating supply on CoinMarketCap is fixed. And speaking to that, I want to let everybody know, not only is it fixed, but the XRP total circulating supply has jumped by 228 million XRP in the last 36 hours. 228 million XRP added to the total circulating supply in the last 36 hours. And currently, as we sit right now, just to be full disclosure here, we are looking at a 19-cent XRP. Now, you add that kind of volume in total circulating supply, and you could still keep between 20 and 18 cents here, and now 19 cents. To me, when I see this, I feel like they're always preparing to bring more liquidity into the situation because there's going to be more demand for the token. And it isn't to keep the price the same, it's to keep the price reliable in a very tight trading range. Again, should this be along the loose timeline that Brad Garlinghouse suggested in January at the World Economic Forum about talking about going to an IPO over the next 12 months, you know, you have to have that S1 filing, that prospectus period. If they are on target, we should be seeing that announcement sometime over the summer, I would imagine, if they're still to that timeline. People will say, yeah, but there was a health crisis that came on soon after he said that. Well, to that point, Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, and Marcus Treacher in this Fireside chat that you should go watch have clearly stated that the health crisis has not slowed them down, and in fact, it has accelerated their business. So again, that's why I really keep an eye on the conversation about a potential announcement for an IPO. We'll keep you tuned to that. Okay, another side little piece of news here. Blockchain payments provider BitPay has launched a prepaid debit card allowing U.S. customers to spend their crypto holdings as fiat currency. Moving to a new normal. That's where we're at here. We're moving to a new normal. That's where we're going. Another thing here, the Blockstars podcast by Ripple, keyless tech founders discussed the game-changing potential of biometrics and cryptocurrency users. Now, I agree with Mickey B. Fresh. He made a comment underneath of this and said, you know, they're showing this again, and they've posted this again. Ripple has posted this again. This must be some pretty important information about biometrics and security and custody as far as protecting your assets and where we may be going here. So definitely suggest checking out that, and we may even do a breakdown of that as well as a video. We'll keep you posted on that as well. All right, so the next thing we want to take a look at here is Crypto Bull shares this from TradingView, and let's take a look at this. This is a $100 XRP prediction here over the next year or so. And let's take a look at this, because this is a better shot here. $100 per XRP, see the wicks in the circle ready for moon mission. Okay, well, here again is the reference of what went on in 2017, right? And then we saw the bump in 2018, right, from this point, which they didn't choose to highlight. Okay, so now here what we see, and this is all a payment channel you're seeing here, right? So this is all a channel. I wouldn't say a payment channel, but you're seeing a price channel really here. So they're looking at all these different points within inside this channel. So coming up to now, we are in this moment here, and because they're seeing us come close to the wall of this channel, there's an expectation that we will hold and actually rise, and if so, it may mimic history. In that respect, if it does, and we mimic it to the letter, we're looking at a potential of $100 or more, or $105 XRP by next August of 2021, and that's where we're at here. So the timeline is potentially a $100 plus, according to the channel that is shown here from history of price movement by XRP, and we will have to wait and see. None of us know exactly what's going to happen, but I will tell you that the reason I'm bringing it up as a conversation is because, again, I'm not sure about whether we're going to IPO within this year or not, but if we are, these charts, in my eyes, become a very, very real conversation. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. If you like the content, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Leave your thoughts below. I would love to hear what you think about whether Ripple will IPO this year or not, and what you think it will do or affect price. I will catch you guys on the next one. Take care.